Audio Jungle.
The statement of the president that only God can police Nigeria is another talk in town, which is causing serious controversies, and diverse bodies are reacting to the statement of the president, Buhari. All right, it's another edition of Bias from the Southeast Things on Flipped Michael Sticky Penetrate right here with you at Albany Stand. Quickly to today's topics. We have the Daily Trust and the Punch newspaper. All right, on the second wave of lockdown, talking about the second wave of COVID-19 in Nigeria, Buhari asked governors to take over fights. Second wave, Buhari asked governors to take over fights. Extends COVID-19 task force mandate to March. Extends COVID-19 task force mandate to March. Our health system can't withstand major outbreak. That's what the PTF is saying it as the presidential task force. We have different tales in states, On to the next one, which is on top of the paper. Only God can supervise Niger border. That's what the president is saying here. Only God can supervise Niger border. Also set to suspend strike. We have Olu of Wari not dead, says Palace. Olu of Wari not dead, says Palace. Down the paper, criminals plotting to bomb public places during Yuletide. That's what DSS is saying here. Criminals plotting to bomb public places during Yuletide. We should be very, very careful and listen to the warnings of the security operatives. Quickly to the Punch newspaper, the major headline. It reads, Buhari under fire, says only God can police Niger border. Buhari under fire, says only God, that's the creator of heaven and earth, can police Nigeria and Niger border. Statement from Buhari, a commander-in-chief. Shocking, that's what the People's and Democratic Party is saying here. President using God as a cover-up for his failure, says Northern Khan. We have another story here. Comments signifies loss of control, height of waywardness. That's what Afenifere and Oanese are saying. We negotiated Kankara schoolboys release through ex-bandits. That's what the governor is saying here. DSS warns of plots to bomb churches amongst others. Quickly to the down part of the paper, we have some pictures here. What are these pictures illustrating? 10 arrested for attacking Lagos Task Force officials. 96 motorcycles seized. We have the pictures right here on the front page of the Punch newspaper. Of course, we have our reviewers set to express their views on these topical stories, especially the statement uttered by the President of Nigeria, Buhari. Let's quickly join them for more analysis. I'll be right back.
My name is Oluwaseun Joseph. I work with Evertop Properties Limited, a real estate development and marketing company. And in year 2020, which is the end of the year, we are running a promo. We call it end of the year promo, New Year and Christmas promo, where we are giving out a special discount for a special people, when we are giving a special gift for a special client. Now, Evertop Properties Limited, we are saying that you can pay 25,000 naira initial deposit, and journey to a new year, new home just began. At Evertop Properties Limited, we don't just sell property, we sell peace of mind. Evertop, creating value. Use promo code FLIPTV and enjoy special gift and special discount for Xmas promo with Evertop Properties Limited. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Mike.
You're welcome to Bystanders.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah. All right. The statements made by the president, Buhari, is another topic in town, which diverse bodies are reacting to. We have PDP saying that the statement is shocking, and no such a statement coming out from the mouth of the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Nigeria. Don't you think this indicates the failure of the Buhari-led administration?
Mr. Mike, permit me to say that in the first place, the Bible says that the earth and its fullness thereof belongs to the Lord. And the Bible says that except the Lord guide, the watchman watcheth in vain. Bible said this. I'm not trying to use it to defend Mr. President. I don't think it is on that strength that Mr. President was speaking. And I was equally aware that at a point, American security experts came to Nigeria to rescue a 27-year-old kidnapped American in Sokoto State, and effectively and efficiently delivered on that. Then again, Mr. President's speech, I think, looking at it holistically, we didn't vote for God in this circumstance.
God, right.
And it's like shifting his responsibility to God, and it's unacceptable. Mr. President must do the needful and protect lives and property.
So God should,
like according to the Constitution, Section 19, Subsection 2B of 1999 Constitution as amended, specifically says that the security and welfare of the people shall be the primary purpose of governance. So on this basis, if Mr. President knows that he cannot do it efficiently and effectively, he should resign.
He should resign.
Yes. Okay, now, Mr. Mike, let me tell you this. Look at what the Executive Governor of Zamfara said yesterday.
Okay.
The president of Zulum.
Okay.
He said that between 2014 and 2020, that between the Damatu Road, between Ano and Jakana, that over 370 persons have been killed. Over 100 vehicles have been burnt by insurgents. And this is a kilometer of about 20 to 40 kilometers from Meduguri, according to the state governor. And this has been unabated. And people have been yearning, telling Mr. President, do the needful. Fire the service chiefs, reduce security architecture. He refused. And you are telling me that it's only God that can protect or man the borders.
No, is he using
it's
God?
Unacceptable.
Is he using God as a cover-up for his failure or what?
Yes, he's hiding under that umbrella of the power of God, or rather the ability of God to do whatever pleases him to do, to try to evade his likely failure as a leader. Because for me, you have no excuse as a leader to be watching and making speeches, condolence messages when these things happen. It behoves on you as the president and commander of the armed forces to protect lives and property. We saw the swiftness with which they deployed military personnel and police to Lekki toll gate, even if nobody have taken responsibility up to now. Everybody shifting blame. Then what is he holding your hand? What is deterring you from unleashing all the arsenal in your armory? Sorry, all the armory in your arsenal against these bandits? Because nobody will accuse you if you kill them. Nobody will accuse you for recklessness. Now, look at the rescue of Kankara schoolboys. Everybody is claiming responsibility. Some governors are claiming that it was negotiated. Now, what are challenging the government, the army, the DSS, all the security personnel? If they want us to believe that they rescued those Kankara students, they should go and rescue Lee Shaibu to convince me that they actually did that rescue mission. Even as I'm very happy that those boys have been released. But what we are saying is that the military should rise up to its responsibility.
But Matthew, if the president has refused to sack the service chiefs, can't they sack themselves?
In Nigeria, people do not take that part of honor by throwing a trowel. In state society, if you fail in your responsibility, the shame that comes to you, the scorn, how people will look at you, you throw in the trowel, you resign. But we don't see that in Nigeria. And it's unfortunate that we have so docile National Assembly that is not alive to its responsibility. Now, otherwise, I see no reason why National Assembly should not be threatening Mr. President with impeachment by now, to force him or to compel him to do the needful. Because here, life is at stake. In Borno State, citizens no longer sleep with their eyes open, closed. And if you wake up every day, it's like a miracle. And here we have a government in place. And each time you criticize the government, they see it as an opposition, as anti-government. And it's not right. Now, Mr. President owes a duty to protect life and property.
Away from that, we will be experiencing, or let us be currently experiencing the second wave of COVID-19.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course.
There have been restrictions. Now, what do you think the governors should do? Because this time around, the president has told the governors to stand up, and take charge of what is currently going on?
The president has spoken well, especially the aspect where he mentioned that we are going to seek the vaccine and make sure everybody is vaccinated when the vaccine has been proved effective by Nigerian NAFDAC. But again, I think the government should realize that they caused us this travail. Because the time they needed to shut our airspace, they didn't do it. Now, we already have this in our hands. Though I'm not trying to, and there's no point dwelling on how we got here. The way forward is what is paramount. But again, I think the governors, the religious institutions, the traditional institutions that have moral authority over the people, to take responsibility, to take it as their own fight, to sensitize the people. Because even up to now, people still tend to doubt the sincerity of the government. Even personally, I still doubt the sincerity of the government, but I do not doubt the existence of the virus. But the way it's being managed here, I am doubting the sincerity of the government. And again, when we eventually have the vaccine, I hope the same way they manage palliative, that is not the same way they are going to manage the vaccine. Because chances are that once senators, ministers, maybe health workers get vaccinated, they have their vaccine. Okay. Chances are that they may not like it to trickle down to the downtrodden, the man on the street. So I have a fear, because I've seen a systemic synergy, collusion among the leadership class, among the political class, against the common man. Look at the recent job of 774,000 that is meant for ordinary man on the street. Look at the way they have treated it. Up to now, it has been suspended. It has not been implemented. You want to tell me that if the senators, the ministers that needed that money for project or for their personal effects, that it will not have been approved by now? But because it's a common man, look at the way they are treating it. So for me, I think the government, even as they have spoken well in terms of getting the vaccine for all Nigerians, by the time the vaccine eventually comes, they should make sure it trickles down to the common man. Right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Matthew. Quickly to Mr. Felix.
Morning, sir.
Mr. Felix, right here at the newsstand. Good morning to you, sir.
Morning, sir. Well done, sir.
Yeah, how was the night?
Well, the night was okay. It's just that we didn't see you yesterday.
Yeah. I was at Abulegba.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Abulegba newsstand. Oh, you're welcome once again.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, talking about the security challenges we are facing in this country, the president has made a statement. I call it a controversial statement, telling us that it's only God that can police the country. Now, looking at this statement made by this man, which who stands as the number one citizen of the country and the commander-in-chief of the armed forces, don't you think it's an absurd statement, or it's an outrageous statement that could cause more harm to us?
Well, first and foremost, our president, really, I don't know what to use, the word I would like to use. Our president does not really know the problem of our security challenges in Nigeria. He listens to only brief. He's listening to only brief. Our president should go out, unannounced visit to states, unannounced visit to get raw information. But our president sits in the Aso Rock, saying it's only God that can solve the security architect in Nigeria. It's a shame. If America can say it's only God, will it be secure in America? No. The people who are agitating, sack this service chief, bring new people, bring different ethnic groups to man these positions. He refused. That means there's something in that the president is not telling the public.
Is it that the service chiefs are more powerful than the president, or what?
They are the loyalists to the president. They tell the president what the president wants to hear. That is why the president will not get the true fact and figure. That APC, one of the caucus in APC said they should hold the northwest responsible, the governors. They should hold them responsible for insecurity in those zones. But what did the president do? He kept mum. He is not saying anything. Everything is getting worse and worse. He's not saying anything. There are some things that is rightly I'm looking at, is it really the Buhari? Is this the Buhari there? Because a lot of things are going wrong. A lot of things are going wrong. A president cannot have a media chat with the people with the people that elected you. No media chat. Nothing.
Now, Mr. Felix, it's obvious that the government has failed in terms of providing security to the citizens. Now, at this point in time, don't you think the president should think out of the box and look at it like, okay, these are Nigerians and their lives are very, very paramount and important? Don't you think the president needs to just go back, relax, and give his vice that benefit of doubt to rule the country?
Well, it's not in the nature of Nigerian politics for the president to resign and give his vice. It is not.
Because why I'm saying this is because we have been clamoring for the sack of service chiefs, which we said if those service chiefs have been sacked, fresh ideas will come in. And looking at the vice president, I think the man is someone that has this idea too. Don't you think the president should just resign and let his vice bring up his own?
There are cabals. There are cabals in that Aso Rock. There are cabals. They dictate what happened. They are the one that says the president, this is the way it should go. Oshibajo for now is nowhere to be found in this government. They have relegated him to the bench to sit down, just watch and see what is going on. The normal and natural Nigerian president cannot resign. Buhari will prefer to die there than for him to resign and relinquish power to his vice. That is what Buhari will not do, to resign. He will say no.
And he has also spoken about the Niger border. Of course, we know our borders are porous, and this the reopening of some of these borders will cause more influx of contraband goods into the country. And don't you think this can cause another harm in terms of security?
Let me tell you the truth. Let me tell you the truth. The border that was closed, the street restriction was in the west here. In the northern part, the borders were not closed. The borders were not closed. If you say you close borders, we are having influx of foreign body. In the northern part of Nigeria, the borders are open, widely open. It's only in west here that the border, there is a strict compliance to the presidency. Over in the north, the borders are not closed. And the question we should ask is that this president said it's for nobody, it's for everybody. But all Nigeria knows now that the president is a sectional president. The northern, go and check. Most of these bombs and all these things are coming from outsider.
Not even the Niger Republic.
Not even the Niger Republic.
Not the Niger border, right?
Not in Niger border. I will tell you, if the president is sincere to Nigeria, let him give an order that the soldier, I want this thing to go down within 2 hours. My brother, you will see what will happen. The president knows what is the thing behind, and is keeping quiet. That will not help the situation. And the military people are feeding facts on this his soldier. They don't want it to end.
So it's an avenue.
It's an avenue to make money. Can I tell you? Can I shock you? A soldier in the army, in the front, fighting for Nigeria, they pay him 1,000 naira a day. 1,000 naira a day. Those people on the battlefield, they pay them 1,000 naira a day. If me and you we are at the battlefield, will you want me to risk my life because of 1,000 naira? And that 1,000 naira, they are not paid as advance due. And there are spies inside the armies. In Nigerian army, there are spies there. Those people at the top, the service chief, they are the one exploiting those people. If Nigerian army can go to other country to go and make peace, and they come back victoriously. How much more in our own land? We are finding it very difficult to win the war, and this thing we go a long way. If they don't curtail this thing, a lot of things are going to explode. My take is this: if the president let him hear. If he doesn't like, let him not hear. Nemesis will definitely catch up on them, because if you refuse to do what the people want, the thing will fight back.
All right, thank you so much. It's no doubt that the president has been overwhelmed by insecurity and other challenges in the country, and at this point is calling on God to rescue us from this serious menace. Now, what should we do as Nigerians? Because this is a person with so much belief that could solve the issue of insecurity. But it's not calling on God.
Who appoint all those security? Who give them job? Who appoint all those chief security? Yes, surrender up. Okay, Buhari now say no, you know that God dey heaven. According to my mama go tell you say whatever man sow, what mean Buhari sow for this country now they reap so. So there is no truth about it. Let him retire the chief security now. Let him appoint another people. Let's try them. It's calling for God. God will come down from heaven to help you where you have your hand. Chief of the armed forces. The team Buhari they wait for. Okay, me around town Buhari madam. Now make Garigabera the house where a good news day. Buhari madam, no, this chief security, you don't die. See plan where they plan for us now. Buhari they cast now and go there kidnap. Now then they release one. And they still have money. This Buhari government. Okay, let's go to another place. This Buhari issue.
Now, talking about the second wave of COVID-19 in Nigeria. Now, are you prepared for it?
I didn't prepare. It can't work. Let's say tell the truth. It can't work. This lockdown, it can't work. Maybe they will kill many of us this time around because they can't lock me for inside house. They are giving me anything. They say if you see nothing to show. So when they can't lock me again, make I go sit down, make hungry, kill me again. No, this one can't work now. See what happened yesterday for Lagos. This one can't work. We are not even. I'm still telling you for this station. I never even see COVID-19 for this country. Because people say COVID-19 day, see wetin day for Nigeria. All of us for don't die finish. So for me, I don't die this country. I want to go to Banana Republic, go and rest myself. But Nigeria here, no. From January to now, nothing to show food.
No achievement.
No achievement. Especially this Buhari government.
The president is now overwhelmed by security challenges and other problems in the country, and he has called on God to intervene. Your own take on it?
With God, all things are possible. Now, when you fail to remember God, when you are going, when you are coming, remember God. God Almighty is all in all. No man can do without it. Boko Haram cannot be able to defend him now. Fulani Herdsmen cannot be able to defend him now. All the whole lie of Muhammad, Muhammad, all his lie cannot be able to cover up Buhari now. What of a special medium advisor? What of his name? Shehu Garba. His medium manipulation cannot be able to cover up Buhari now. Now Buhari have come now to remember God. Did he remember God when he sent Operation Patton Dance against IPOP? Did he remember God? Did he remember God when he crossed border and allowed Nigeria to suffer in hunger? Did he remember God? Did he remember God when he joined hands together with a Lagos State governor to kill the innocent people that are doing protest ESAS? Did he remember God before he sent people in the name of ESAS to be killing people? Now he remember God because time have run against him. His days are numbered. God written against son of Behaza, son of Nebuchadnezzar. The handwriting on the wall now is against Buhari. The secret in Aso Rock is about to expose. That's why Buhari remember God now. Now he want to call God to intervene for him not to apprehended, to send him to ICC, to judge him for the crime he committed in Nigeria. Now he remember God, he will go there. He will go ICC to go and answer query. Did he remember God when he allowed Buku Fulani herdsmen killing people here and there? Did he remember God when he have shed blood to finish? Now he remember God. He has become Gowon. He has become General Kubu Gowon. When he massacred Biafrans during the Biafra war, Gowon returned back from exile, become an evangelist. Pray Nigeria, where is Nigeria today? And you see, not only Buhari will remember God, all of them in Aso Rock, operating with the demonic power, all of them in Aso Rock, in a House of Assembly, operating with occultic powers. One day they will confess.
Now, Okokonde, what does this depict to Nigerians? And looking at the terrorist group, we have different terrorist groups in Nigeria. Don't you think these statements will make them wax stronger?
The statement will make them to wax stronger because now Buhari have exposed that Nigeria don't have security. By him calling God now, have shown the whole world that as a president today, as a physical human being, as an existing nation, Nigeria don't have security, no arms, no army, no police, no defense in Nigeria. That is why Buhari remember God. You understand? They have loot and loot and loot and loot. Now they remember Nigeria. Even though I heard that Aisha Buhari have run away from Nigeria and go to Dubai and settle and said Nigeria is not safe. And what for president? How can he run and say Nigeria is not safe? You are not telling you, Nigeria is totally gone. There's no defense. Even Belehia can attack us and win us.
Now, this brings me back to the Eastern Security Network. Don't you think that was a great move?
Eastern Security Network is the only way we Easterners, we the Biafran can defend ourselves. You can see what is popping, what is going on all over the nation, mostly from the northern sector, is against the Easterners. Mostly, they are Fulani herdsmen. And the Islamization of Nigeria, their target is East. Therefore, East have nothing to do. Because East, we don't believe in our politicians. We don't believe in our governors. They are betrayers. Therefore, East have to build up their own Eastern security network to defend their fatherland.
Now, the second wave of lockdown, talking about COVID-19, the restrictions on mosques, worship centers, different gatherings. Don't you think this will help in solving this issue?
The people are calling God.
I mean, curbing the spread
yes,
of
COVID-19. The people that are calling God were banning restriction in mosques, banning restriction in churches. Now, how can the thing stop? When COVID-19 is above them, as Boko Haram and Fly Muslim above them. Now, the God you are calling now, you are saying people should not go and pray for him again. Is it that it makes sense? You call for God for security. Now, coming for the healing of life, coming to stop what is more than terrorists, you said they should not go and pray to God. Does it make sense? This government is confused. Nothing like COVID-19. It's the evil. Okay, watch this COVID-19. The people that are dying, not common men, is the people in power. The rich men are dying because of the evil. Like the people blow their share in Lagos State, do the essence, rise up now to attack them. The blood of the innocent souls cry against God, attacking them like they say it's COVID-19.
All right, thank you.
What COVID-19?
Okokondem, very brilliant one from you.
Okokondem, I am the Okokondem. In second Biafra Republic, lead by Nnamdi Kanu, Omo Biafra, Onara Wanora. Thank you
so much. Thank you so much, Okokondem. You have anything to say?
Yeah, good morning.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah, good morning.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name?
I'm Iduma Sunday.
Where have you been?
I've been at my work now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your take on the president's statements
Yeah.
that it's only God that can police Nigeria.
Yeah. He said only God can save Nigeria. Does the president know God? If he know God, all the security, what is happening in Nigeria, did he know God? President does not know God. The Northern advised him to sack security chief. He does not answer. All over Nigeria advised him to do well. He does not answer. Does know God. President does not know God. If you know God, during the end-SARS, why did he use Nigeria army to kill the innocent Nigeria? And kill innocent Nigeria. And himself say God is save Nigeria. Does no God. The Nigerian leader does not know God. All when he's sitting down in the Aso Rock, does not know God. When you live that. See, let me tell you, I was telling somebody this morning, they're telling somebody that if the Nigerian leader know God, what is happened to Abacha? That is what is happened tomorrow. If you know God, you remember what happened to Abacha. You remember if the president know God, that you remember that they will be dead between dead and God. It is God take life. Make him remember God. But if there is God, there will be security apparatus everywhere. If the president know God, why people advise him sack the service chief? He cannot be answered because he own his saved in Aso Rock.
So we should all defend ourselves.
Yes, defend yourself.
And thank God. Thank
God. Everybody is defend. You can defend yourself. Defend yourself. Yes. Yes. Let the South defend themselves. I can remember the former governor of Ekiti State and the Benue State governor that defend yourself. That it does not have security again. I remember what the stewards were Dan Juma that said that defend yourself. That defend, we don't have army, you don't have security. That's what happened in NSAS. Defend your security. And now they tell you to sack the service chief. You say no.
All right, thank you so much for the contribution. Very good one from you.
Joseph. I work with Evertop Properties Limited, a real estate development and marketing company. And in year 2020, which is the end of the year, we are running a promo. We call it end of the year promo, New Year and Christmas promo, where we are giving out a special discount for a special people. When we are giving a special gift for a special client. Now, Evertop Properties Limited, we are saying that you can pay 25,000 naira initial deposit and journey to a new year. New home just began. At Evertop Properties Limited, we don't just sell property, we sell peace of mind. Evertop, creating value. Use promo code FLIPTV and enjoy special gift and special discount for Xmas promo with Evertop Properties Limited. Thank you.
On this note, we say goodbye to you on today's edition of this program. Make sure you join us next time on the same platform. I still remain Michael Adeplay. Behind the camera is Christian Chukwuda, a very good guy, doing a great job behind the camera. All right, in the studio I have Festus Oluwabukumi keeping it real. That's the editor. And Bamishala, the big Bamo himself. You can subscribe to our sister channel, Plus. You can also join me on Facebook, Michael Temitayo Adeplay, MICHAL. Michael Temitayo Adeplay. Our social media handles are right on your screen. Goodbye, everyone.
Audio Jungle.